Hello there, viewers. It's Adventure Link here. Coming back at you with some more life hacks for working on cars and getting cars out of stuck situations. The first life hack today involves a simple jump box. Now, you're going down the street or highway or whatever, your alternator decides to take a crap, and then, you got one of those push button start cars that, you can't just get into neutral so easily, or you have like windows down or whatever and it's about to storm, like it is right now. Well, good question. Take your jump pack here. It's basically just a big fat 12-volt battery. I've already got it on positive off camera, but if we hook it up to negative, boom! As Taraz Cool would say, boom! It's green. Now we just get in the car. Now without starting it, because obviously this ain't gonna start. Well, for a start, I guess I better get the key out. There, it's in my hand. There we go. Got the key out. See, that's the beauty of these unscripted YouTube videos. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Now, as you can see, right now, I got all my lights and stuff back. Now I got my radio back. Watch this. Boom! As Taraz Cool would say, boom! I got my window back. Additionally, as Taraz Cool would say, boom! Neutral. Boom! It's a neutral. Of course, it's not going to start. The next life hack involves the floor mat of your vehicle. Now, if you're actually out here with this whole curbside only parking thing working on cars, and you say you need to kneel down on your knees to clean the car or mess with the wire or get a bolt in or whatever, but you get tired of using, your legs on the ground and it gets rocks and all that in your legs and it starts hurting, well, take the floor mat of your car, and as Taraz Cool would say, boom! Nice soft surface where you can actually work in comfort, work in peace, and your legs and knees will not hurt you. Yeah. The next of our life hacks involves current draw tests. Now, especially with modern computers and cars, don't be fooled by initial current draw tests, because I was reviewing the footage on my alternator show, and it turned out that the ammeter was actually going down the first time as well. So, what I would suggest you do is that you take, as always, you put one leg on the negative battery cable, put one leg on the terminal, or in this case, the frame. Now, see, we're getting almost 3 amps. Well, we're getting now 3.2 amps. Now, if you let it sit here for a moment, you'll notice it go down and down and down. See? Boom. As Taraz Cool would say, boom, it's going down. Just let it go. Keep letting it go down here. Could leave this on for, say, like a minute or so, or give it a couple minutes. Eventually, it will stabilize down to a normal level. When it gets down to a stable level, instead of using these little leads on multimeters, you could actually put alligator clips on here and actually really stress test the system. Let it go for like 30 minutes, take a reading, sit here for an hour, let that take a reading, boom. And of course, if you want to, you could pull fuses out one by one to see which one is your bogey, or bogeys for that matter. See, we're down to like 0.5958 amps. Still a little high, but at least it's a lot better than it's sitting at like 3 amps. Additionally, with these little amp draw tests, some cars, especially on Dodge Journeys, if you had the key fob, within range, like say 5-10 feet in range or whatever, or especially put in your pocket, there'll be a computer that keeps sensing this key, waiting for an input. So if you'd actually open up this key, remove the coin cell battery, boom, you can automatically eliminate that as a source too. My next life hack is also involving amp draw tests, specifically fuses of the same kind here. As you can see, we got 3 B positive rail-in IPDC fuses. Now, if I was to do a normal current draw, just do one by one by one, and just say, pull this out. Right, pull this out, tuck it off to the side, then start my draw. See, still gives me 2.8 amps. Now, if I put this back in and just, yank this one out, it would still give me that 2.8 amps or whatever. Watch. See? 2.83 amps. Boom. Now, what happens if I pull all 3 of these B positive fuses out? Let's find out. Boom. We instantly took that down from like 2.83 amps at the start. Now it's at 0.8. Boom. That way you don't have to kick your butt the entire time. Of course, you could replace the fuses as you test it out or not. Just make sure you remember where each fuse goes, I guess. Yeah, if you want to save some money, here I am at O'Reilly's. Yeah, O'Reilly Auto Parts. They turn brake drums and rotors. Right, I know I said at the start of this video that this would be, involving cars, but I decided to throw a couple extra ones in too. This one here involves prolonging a grill fire. As you see, I took an old piece of nail, stuck it in the little slot right there, and I'm going to light it up. Boom. I suppose, boom, it's lit up. Of course, if you have like old junk mail and all that too, you can do the same thing with that as well. Just, stuff it all in the hole or other holes, light it up, boom. Great to get rid of all kinds of junk mail, I suppose, and also help keep a grill going. She's burning nice and pretty now. End result of the meats we had that evening, I must say they turned out pretty good. Good. Okay, so the last of my life hacks I'm going to show off for this show is covering a slow draining sink. Now, if you ever wash your hands or wash dishes or whatever, and you notice your sink is slowly draining or just completely backed up and not draining, before you resort to liquids like Drano or Liquid Plumber or calling an actual human being plumber, well, consider this little hack here. You'll undo this too. Boom. Now, of course, you got a little bit of water in here, so if I was you, I'd probably keep it in here. But as you can see, this one's actually pretty clean. And it better be clean because this one, is just an example. But I have ran into this before in the past. So with that being said, while I have this down here and I gotta reassemble it, this is the last of the life hacks I'm gonna give for this show, so I'll wrap this up. And that'll pretty much wrap this episode of Life Hacks, folks. Don't really got too much to say here, except I guess I obviously need to get a new jump pack. Preferably one with like 4 or 5 star reviews, so if you do got some suggestions, you know what to do. Drop them in the YouTube comments below this video. Please and thank you. Other than that, I hope you find the life hacks interesting, informative, educational. Hopefully you use them and find them useful. Hopefully you maybe even got some entertainment value out of them. I don't care. As long as you watch the video and you generally seem to like it, that's what matters to me. Need to know I'm doing a good job here. Yeah. So, I suppose we're going to close off this video by saying I'm Adventure Link. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, past, present, and future. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to also share it with your friends. It helps me make a living here on YouTube. Gets my word out, more importantly. And it also tells YouTube myself if I'm doing a good job or not. I'm not making crappy videos. If you never want to miss another video from me again, gotta ring that bell. Medical bill donations, you already know where it's at. Social media, you already know where it's at. Description box. Please consider checking out and donating. Any amount helps out. And as Gabe from the Grave would say, it helps keep this channel and myself alive and undead. Now we're going to sign off with the wise words of wisdom from Eric the Car Guy, reminding you guys out in YouTube land to be safe, have fun, and of course, stay dirty. And as Eric O would say, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Take care. Have a good rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is for you. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you for the next video. Take care.